So before you question someone's effort, look at the clarity of your system. When leaders misread overload as a motivation issue, they are increasing the pressure on their employees. More oversight, more urgency, more frustration, cognitive load rises further. Performance, however, still doesn't improve, and the environment has created the strain. The response intensifies. So, what can leaders do? Reducing cognitive overload is about clarity. Here are 3 practical changes you can apply immediately. First of all, make expectations visible, not just verbal. If it matters, write it down. Follow up important conversations with a short written summary. Use shared documents for decisions and priorities. Not everything needs documenting, just the things that people need to reference later on. Secondly, break tasks into defined steps and clarify what done looks like. Large open-ended instructions increase that mental overload. So clear steps reduce it. Instead of asking, does that make sense? Try, what's your first step? Or what feels unclear? That simple adjustment can change everything. The third thing, slow down important communication. Deliver key messages in 2 formats. Say it in a meeting, ideally supported by a simple visual, 1 clear point per slide. Pause, let it land, and then follow up in writing. I've sat in many meetings where information was spoken at speed, slides were packed with text, and long documents followed. I didn't have any chance of trying to keep up, and I often felt like everyone else had received a secret memo I had somehow missed. It's not a very pleasant feeling, and over time it chips away at your confidence. No one tends to exclude anyone, but the design of communication can quietly do exactly that. Around 20% of the population is neurodivergent, so that means a significant portion of your workforce may already be compensating in ways that you can't see or don't see. Many bring lots of strengths like their patterns and careful analysis and systems thinking and problem solving and sustained focus. However, they are more vulnerable to a high cognitive load environments. And it's not because they can't do the work. It's because the environment makes the work harder than it needs to be. When leaders reduce cognitive overload, accuracy improves, retention improves, confidence rises, high capability thinkers stay. When you design work for how people actually think rather than how we assume they should think, you don't just retain talent, you create the conditions for it to perform. Different brains are often your competitive edge.